with many people, including Steve Fagan and my other national committee officers, we have built the 12 Visions Party up to the point where it is now. And we all plan on sticking with it to the end also. But to specifically say why I'm motivated to be in the 12 Visions Party is because throughout the Neothink literature, in reading the Neothink literature, I've learned how to live a really, truly happy life. And I live a very happy life. I enjoy life. I enjoy living every day so much that sometimes I can hardly sleep. I enjoy all of the good things about life. And the 12 Visions Party offers to mankind, which includes myself, the best life possible. The 12 Visions Party, with what it's doing, is what I consider the most life-affirming thing imaginable at this point in time. And since I love life so much, I cannot stop working with the 12 Visions Party. So basically that's it. I love life, and the 12 Visions Party is the most life-affirming thing that I can imagine at this time.
Excellent, Michael. You know, you say you love life. You know what's so different? You don't exist in life. You live life. And there's a big difference there because you're living. And the 12 Visions Party is going to help us live even better and more happily and more affirmative. So that's so valuable, what you just said. So thank you, because I get it. I understand what you're saying. And because I feel the same thing. I want to live life. I want to live it to the best of my ability. And I don't want to have the roadblocks that will not allow me that opportunity. And it's time to open up those roadblocks and move forward for all of us. And I believe the 12 Visions Party is going to help us do that. I know it's going to, actually. So thank you so much for your input and your information. Matter of fact, with this, I'd like to address Michael as being the chairman. I am the senior vice chairman. So everybody kind of knows how the process works. We've got our chairman. I'm senior vice chairman for the national committee. I am also the vice president for the state of New Jersey, the vice chairman to be exact, for the TVP of New Jersey, as well as on the national level for senior vice chairman. So you're going to have this evening to have a chance to meet the whole national committee and get a chance to know who they are and what their motivational is about, because this is invaluable for you. You need to know those people who are out there talking and communicating to you and for us. So why don't we take a break right now, Michael, and take a deep breath. And when we get back, how about if between the two of us we do some introductions? How would that sound?
It sounds great. Can't wait.
Okay. I can't either. So let's all take a deep breath, relax a few minutes, and we will be back. But in the meantime, let's hear some commercials. I know we've got some exciting sponsors out there we need to hear from.
NTR. Neothink Radio on the road to the White House with the 12 Visions Party.
Buy, sell, or trade at this brand new auction site. UDealMisc.com offers an extremely low cost to sellers, keeping more of your hard-earned dollars in your pocket. A special offer to new users. You'll receive 20 free basic listings and a $5 credit for every referral. Low cost to sellers and the convenience of PayPal. Buy, sell, or trade. Visit UDealMisc.com. That's the letter U, DealMisc.com.
Gold. I love it. I actually put it on my face every day. Alive Max Revolution 24 karat gold anti-aging serum. You know, I'm celebrating 50 years of life this year. I'm the oldest of 6 siblings, and guess what? I have less wrinkles on my face than any one of them put together. So try the anti-aging serum that I use. It's for men and women. Get a hold of my friend, Tom Sylvia, at Sylvia Enterprises. Tom has a lot more amazing products and services to share with you. Just go to ntrtalk.com and click on the picture of the woman with the beautiful skin.
We're the party for the people, for the man in the streets.
This is Raymond from Ontario, Canada, and I support the 12 Visions Party.
NTR.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Bill Hunsicker. Bill.
Hi there, Steve.
Like to come up and what is your motivation for the 12 Visions Party, Bill?
Well, as you said, my name is Bill Hunsicker. I'm second vice chair of the National 12 Visions Party, also regional chair of the Northeast region of the 12 Visions Party, and chairman of the 12 Visions Party of New Jersey. The way I became involved was, as everyone else that's going to talk on this show, I received a letter from Mark Hamilton, and that letter touched something inside me. So I ordered some literature and began to read it, and that also touched me. And before that happened, I was pretty much an ordinary guy living an ordinary life. And once I read the literature, I received the gift of Neothink, which is a new way of thinking. And that allowed me, even though I'm still an ordinary guy, to do extraordinary things, especially within the 12 Visions Party. So I became involved with the Neothink Society, but all along I knew that my main passion would be the 12 Visions Party, because I want to see changes. I mean, I look at life as a journey, and unfortunately, me being an ordinary guy leading an ordinary life, my journey wasn't all that wonderful. In fact, it was pretty terrible for a while, but now it's much, much better with Neothink and with everyone that I've met and worked with in the Neothink Society and the 12 Visions Party.
It definitely makes sense. Well, Bill, it's a pleasure to have you on the call tonight and also on the National Committee. And we'll be hearing a lot more from you because going forward, we'll be having some phenomenal segments on the show in the future weeks. And I think you'll be hearing from Bill Hunsicker again. So, Bill, thanks a lot for joining us this evening.
You're welcome, Steve, and I look forward to being involved in every way. Thank you.
You're welcome, Bill. Well, the next gentleman who's on the National Committee is a person I know near and dear. This gentleman and I talk daily. We are involved in creating many programs for the Neothink Society as well as helping the 12 Visions Party to move forward. And I would just want to bring him up, and he'll speak for himself, and that's Mr. Tom Cary. Tom.
Like many of the other people in the society, I also, as Bill said, received that letter from Mark Hamilton. And something in that letter got to me, and I ordered my first book. And I found out in that first book that I was a value creator, or that I could be. And I thought to myself, okay, and what does that mean? Because it didn't make sense to me when I first read it. But time has gone by, and I've learned more. I've read the books more and more. And then came along this idea of starting the 12 Visions Party. And, Steve, you mentioned that you've known me for quite some time, yes. And you can attest to the fact that I do not like politics, or politicians for that matter. I grew up, and I'm dating myself, but when I grew up, the idea of politics was exciting. It was a lot of fun to watch the big conventions run. And I was born and raised in Illinois, so we saw a lot of them there. And as time has gone by, I've watched those turn from that type of thing into, wondering exactly which party that particular candidate was going to join this week, because they now change sides of the aisle like they change shirts. And so there's not much difference left. And when the 12 Visions Party came along, one of the first things that really struck me was the prime law. And I realized that with that prime law, that's going to change things. And that was probably the missing element in the Constitution. We seem to forget that the Founding Fathers were heavily persecuted by the Crown. They didn't want to live in a society